Hi Capricorn, welcome to your May 2020 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Capricorn, special welcome to my podcast listeners on Apple and Spotify. Let's get started with the reading. Interesting reading. The main energy that I'm picking up around it is one of needing to seek forgiveness. Now, it could be you, could be someone around you that needs to seek forgiveness from you, Capricorn. I actually feel it's more like that. When we have the Hermit in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse, what I'm getting around that for you, Capricorn, is that there has been unsound advice given in the past. I do think that there's been some kind of advice given by someone, either to you, Capricorn, or to the other person about a love matter. Now, the way that I'm seeing it is that's to do with the past. We've got the Six of Cups, but the Six of Cups is in the reverse. So it's about a matter involving a love relationship from the past, Capricorn. So this is not a current thing. What I feel here is that there was unsound advice given and it's caused heartbreak. We've got the Three of Swords. That's for certain. So there's pain involved here. There's stress and worry. And I do feel it's in relation to someone who may have manipulated the situation to their benefit. Now, the thing that I'm getting here is that either you, Capricorn, or the other person should have known better. There's that kind of energy of should have known better. You know that old Richard Marx song. Should have known better than to get involved with this person. Again, I think it's a past situation here. Now, the thing that I feel around this is that it's a reconnection, but it's a disingenuous reconnection. Because I do feel the other person had some kind of ulterior motive. Now, the reason why I feel that is because we've got the Queen of Cups in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Wands in reverse. So something didn't reignite. A flame didn't reignite. A reconnection from the past didn't ignite. Now, Capricorn, what I feel here is this Queen of Cups energy is someone who is going back to an ex. I feel like they've reconnected with you, but in the end, I get that they're going back to someone that they were with. Now, this could have been a third-party situation, or it could have been that they were on a break, or maybe they were having some difficulties in their relationship, and they reconnected with you during that time when they were having difficulties, Capricorn. But I get that now this person is asking your forgiveness because they're going back to an ex. Now, not a great situation, and I feel it's left you with a lot of clarity. I don't think there's any confusion about this. I do feel that you know what's up, that this individual is going to, get caught in the act, basically. It's really going to be something that's going to come to the fore. You're going to find out about this. Now, we've got the Moon in reverse and the Seven of Wands. So when this secret gets revealed, I do think that the other person, there's going to be, this individual is going to be someone who is very closed off. I get putting up a barrier. Yeah, it's not great. I do think that once this person gets caught, I feel that they get caught, you find out about this, that they have somebody else, or they're planning on going back to this ex, and then I get them just blocking you basically after that. So they're going to get caught, you're going to find out about this, you're going to see it for what it is. Even if they don't express it to you, you're going to see it. And I get a fair amount of anger around you, that it's going to make you angry. that this person has done this, because I get that you might have listened to some bad advice about reconnecting with this person from someone who is supposed to be older and wiser, but apparently they weren't. So the energy here is one where you're kind of left, and I feel that for you, you're going to have to go back to somebody that you were involved with. Perhaps you left someone to be with this person or to reconnect with this person and ask for their forgiveness, because right in the center here we've got the Two of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So I get you being quite fearful about, I'm getting it as getting forgiveness from someone, feeling bad. There's some shame or some guilt associated with doing this, and having to feel like you can reconnect with someone that you perhaps left to be with this person. So a little bit of a tricky situation here. I think that you were hoping to reconnect with this person. It turns out that they're going back to an ex. You're finding out about it, and now you're thinking, well, what do I do now with this Two of Swords? So you're there thinking, well, what do I do? Do I try and reconnect with the person that I've been with in the past? I feel it's somebody that you left to be with this person, or go towards something brand new. And I feel that there's a lot of stress involved and worry about someone forgiving you for this. Now we also have the Ace of Pentacles. So for you, again, I get to worry about being able to start over. I get this as an energy of a new beginning, something stable, something that is loving, caring, compassionate, something that you can build upon. But the thing with the Nine of Cups and the Six of Pentacles in reverse tells me that, unfortunately, I get that this wish may not be granted, and as a result, I do think that there is going to be, you're going to be left with a situation in which it feels unfair. I get a sense of unfairness, a lack of balance, feeling that things are not working out in your favor. Now we also have the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Justice card in reverse. So what I'm getting around this is that there is talk of, I'm picking it up as a separation. So it may be that this is a situation where you've been married or in a committed partnership and you've had a third party. Now that third party, I feel, has gone back to an ex. And now you're having to go back to this committed partner and seek their forgiveness. But I actually feel that they're in two minds about this, Capricorn. So I do think that there's talk, or there was talk of a divorce, but it may be on hold. See if you can work this out. It may be that things are on hold at the moment until you can see if you want to work this out together. So there's some kind of negotiations, and I don't see a new start for you. So it seems like you are trying again with this person who you've been in a committed partnership with. So they may be attempting to forgive you, is what I'm getting from Spirit. They're trying to forgive you, but you're really stressed and worried about how the future looks, because I get that you're worried whether or not they can really forgive you, or whether this is going to be something in which you feel trapped by. I get a sense of feeling entrapped by this. We also have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Cups. So what I'm getting here is there's still this energy around you of, it could be midlife crisis, Capricorn, you could be dealing with someone who's going through a midlife crisis, and they seem to want to have social occasions, maybe friends with benefits or people on the side. I think one's been found out here, Capricorn. So if you're the committed partner here, you might have found out about this Queen of Cups. And now you're trying to work on it with this person. But I get, Capricorn, that this individual still feels the need for attention from other women or other men, whoever they're interested in. But they're more like friends, but it's like friends with benefits kind of thing. And we've got the Temperance card and the Tower card both in the reverse. So I do think that this is an avoidance of change, and the trouble is what it's creating is this energy around the person, well, both of you, I think, that's causing a lot of instability. One or both of you may be overindulging in something as a coping mechanism, whatever that is. For some, it's excessive drinking. It could be that. So you could be dealing with a partner here who is maybe covering up what really needs to be fixed here, something within themselves which is making them feel unhappy, discontent, generally in their life. I don't think this has anything to do with you, Capricorn, if you're the committed partner here. It's more about this person's internal struggle, how they feel about their life, and I'm getting life crisis around this. Now, this is someone who you're being urged to, if you want a relationship to continue with this person, you're being urged to take a light touch, which means being forgiving, being compassionate and caring, nurturing. But that can be difficult, especially if you found out about this third party, or that they've been, I get this, may have been some cheating, a betrayal involved, maybe with someone who was younger. Could be a younger fire sign, something like that. But I get that this person is someone, it's something coming to light. Capricorn, you're being asked, if you want the relationship to continue, you're being asked to have a light touch, to kind of be compassionate with that individual. And wait for things to turn around, but that's going to be up to you. But I think that's what you're dealing with in May. I think there was talk of divorce or separation, but that's on hold for the moment. But the trouble is, this person still has thoughts about these, I get other women. They're trying to give them up, but I don't see them doing that. I get avoidance. I get avoidance of the real issue here, and this individual seems to be someone who is overindulging in something as a coping mechanism. I get they might be drinking too much to avoid having to deal with their issues, Capricorn. Now that could be you. If you're cross-watching, this could be a Capricorn you're dealing with. But if you're the Capricorn here, I'm figuring you're the person who's been in a partnership with this person, or you could even be the third party. Yeah, but I do feel that this individual has taken bad counsel in the past. They really haven't looked at their own issues. They've been someone here who's mainly, thought that more is more. That they thought that what they could do here to make themselves feel good is to go out and get more. So there's this energy of acquisition around this person, and of someone who wants attention. So I feel that for this person, the more attention there is, the better at the moment. And of course, if you're going to be in a committed partnership, that doesn't really work, does it? So that's what you're dealing with, Capricorn, is someone who wants the attention of many different people. So we could be dealing with someone here who has some narcissistic tendencies, but I feel more it's mainly about midlife crisis. and just kind of feeling that last burst of seeing what's out there, seeing who they can attract, that kind of feeling. Now, I don't see it ending very well. The thing is that they seem to be working on things with you after this has been found out. But in the end, I don't see any change with this. It's more or less avoiding the issue. I think you might be both trying to avoid the real problem here, which could have to do with going through with something that brings about major change. You both may be trying to avoid this breakup. Yeah, so let's have a look. I'm going to get a card here from the Fairy Oracle. Capricorn, a little bit of a rough reading with that one, but it may not resonate with all of you, a general reading, so take what you can and leave the rest. Please do like, share and subscribe if you're a newcomer. I'd love to have you. Let's take a look at the Fairy Oracle. We've got transformation. Need to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace transformation. The best is yet to come. Well, that's the thing. There seems to be a holding on to a relationship that needs to end, Capricorn, so that there can be transformation, something that is going to be good for, at least for you, Capricorn. This other person, I'm not so sure. It seems that they're more about going through that midlife crisis. I feel like they've got some major lessons that they need to go through to learn. But for you, I get more of a stable energy coming out of this. And as long as you take care of yourself, nurture yourself, look at your own needs, focus on what makes you happy and what's going to bring you stability and happiness in the future, I see you coming out of this okay eventually. Although you're trying to be there for this person, because I do feel that you care for them. If there isn't love anymore, and there might not be, Capricorn, especially if you've been with this person a while and this has come to light, you still care for this person very much. So that's the thing. You don't want them to suffer. And I see that you see this person could be suffering in some way. So I'm going to leave it there, Capricorn, and wish you all the very best with this. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Wishing you the best again. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And bye for now, Capricorn. Special thank you to my podcast listeners on Apple and Spotify.